Thank you. G'day, Adam. Just would like to hear your thoughts on the game and how it all played out for your guys tonight.
Yeah, obviously it was a grind. It was a grind for the most part. It was a grind the entire 40 minutes for us. And Perth got on a couple of runs. We trying to sustain that and weather the storm, and got a tiny little run ourselves, and the floodgates just opened up after that. And then it was virtually quicksand. I used a lot of timeouts early just to try and nip it in the bud. Used 2 in the third, had 2 in the fourth with the challenge included. So, we just got to try and find ways that we can get scores. I think, and this is a bit on me too, we're a little bit too blocked up in the keyway. We've got to find guys on the cuts and on the moves and get them shots where they can feel comfortable taking them. Once we sort of unlock that piece, it will help free it up a little bit more on the offensive end.
You've been in the league long enough to know how Bryce is, but what was it like trying to figure out a way to shut him down when he got hot in that second, third quarter there?
And this is it, right? We can try and throw a few different coverages at him. There was a couple of times, unfortunately, where, whether it be a second chance point or, an offensive rebound that kicks out to him for the second chance points, and that's more than enough for him to get going. So, Vic Law had such a great night the other night, and we had a bit of a focus on him. But, and I know I said this before the game, you can't draw too much attention onto one guy, and then suddenly you shift the focus over to Bryce, and then Jesse Wagstaff hits a couple of back-to-back threes. So, credit to Perth. They did a great job moving the ball. It's something we have to adjust for next time we play them.
What do you want to see from the offense? How do you think things can improve a bit for you guys at that end of the court?
Yeah, from the coaching side of it, we've got to free up the space a little bit more. There's going to be, critical film review and then repetitions on the court, just to sort of get that more free-flowing in the timing of it. We missed some bunnies around the rim. We got out-rebounded. So things that, I think we're trying to pride ourselves on and take ownership on. I think we dropped the ball in a few of those areas.
Adam, you won the coaches' challenge that you went for. Was that? I know it's only a small victory in the game, but what did you make on that? What made you go for that play? And did you take a little satisfaction from getting the win on that one?
No, I'm not commenting on anything to do with the referees. I'm still on that from my outburst last year. I'm still on that. As I'm not touching that with a 40-foot pole.
Apologies, I was more asking about the challenge, but yeah, understood.
Put it all under one umbrella.
Fair enough. Scott, what have you seen from the guys, particularly in that first quarter where the offense was flowing a bit, and how do you want to see that offense come along so you guys can get some more points up?
I think we did a lot of good things. I think Forde's doing a good job in putting us in the right positions. He's probably taking a little hard saying that he needs to change it up a little bit, but I feel like some shots we had were open, especially me, and some of those shots got to go in. And we're just going to continue to believe in that. I think we were in the right position. And like Forde said, we started the game off really well. We contained it. We contained the runs in the first half, come out in the second half, and we tried to contain 2 different runs, and they kept going. So most importantly, I think if we hit a few shots, we stay in the midst of that game, and it's a different ball game.
Definitely. I'm good, guys. Thank you.
Would anyone like to give a round break?
Yeah, I don't have a hand on my screen anymore for some reason, mate. So, rough night for you personally. It wasn't what we normally see from you. Did you think they played you differently, or was it just a bit of a battle from shooting perspective and just a foul hours night? Just didn't feel like things went well for you?
Yeah, that was all me. Credit to them again, but most of it was me. I was missing shots, couldn't throw the rock in the ocean, and I'll take the blame for that for sure.
With 20 turnovers for the whole team, just bumbling in general, are they pressure? Was it their pressure a lot more than what it is normally?
They definitely pack it in the paint. We probably got to pick up the ball a little earlier and kick it out. But like they always come in and pack it in the paint and making sure that we get shots on the outside. I feel like if we hit a couple of those 3-pointers, they don't pack it in as much. And like I said before, like I take accountability for some of those shots that were open. So most importantly, I think it changes the game. If we get to hit a few of those threes, then they're not so packed in the paint and then not so many turnovers. So yeah, it goes hand in hand. Like I said, credit to their defense as well. That's about it.
Any final questions, guys?
Yeah, Adam, McCall's intensity on the court is hard to miss, but when he's not on the court, how do you keep that aggression, that intensity still there? Because it's quite noticeable when he wasn't on the court.
Sorry, I missed that entirely. What was that?
Sorry, when McCall's on the court, his intensity is palpable. When he's not on the court, how do you keep that intensity, that aggression there on defense?
Yeah, we'll do it by committee. And this is, one thing we're conscious of is this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's things that we're doing differently, and there's things that we're changing up, on a weekly basis. So, we've got clear language in regards to what we consider disruptive and what we're comfortable in. So we'll just continue to trend in that direction. It's not going to happen overnight, but if we keep addressing it and we keep identifying it, keep working on it, the idea is that we're building towards being that team that we know we can be.
Cheers.
All right, I think that's enough, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you.